Hey, what's up my friends? Farmer Sam here, coming to you from the Runamuk Acres Conservation Farm in Maine. I'm out here in the garden this morning, going to give you a quick tour of my no-till garden for a variety of reasons that I don't need to get into in this video. I am late getting into my garden this year, so as a no-till farm, things have gotten a little bit out of hand here. So let's just take a walk through. You can see what we have going on. I'll give you an overview of the garden from the entrance here. It's kind of hard to tell from here that there's a garden in there, isn't it? But I do have some fruit trees down here. A number of raised beds throughout the garden that I've put in here. I've got this pathway down along the side here, and then all of my permanent beds kind of run down through here like this. Permanent bed, permanent bed, permanent bed. These are some cold frames that I built last year. Still trying to get these into action. I need to build covers for them. And now because I've neglected them for so long, I also need to reclaim them. A couple more raised beds down here that we've started. I filled them with sheep litter, and that's composted over the last year or so, and we've planted squashes in here this year. These are beds that I've been working on. I've taken the stirrup hoe down through them with the intention of putting a cover crop of peas on those beds, and they're still waiting for the peas. At this point I might just put some chicken litter on them. We've got to start mucking out the chicken coop and the sheep shed before winter. A couple more permanent beds. This is squashes. This section I'm smothering because we do no-till. If the beds get away from me, or if I want to put any kind of green manure on these beds, I just use black plastic. And I leave it there for a few weeks and it kills all of the vegetative matter, and then I can remove the plastic and the beds look like this. So here I have onions and carrots for winter storage. More carrots here, and a long row of my favorite Hackeri turnips. Lots of volunteer sunflowers this year, which makes me pretty happy. This whole and I left them here for the bees and the insects and the birds. We have a lot of bluebirds in here. Another swath that I'm smothering. Pretty much all of my irrigation at this point comes from these sprinklers, and I have posts stationed about the garden, and I'll just move the sprinkler head and the hose to a new post when I want to water. I haven't had to do much watering this year though, so that's been a blessing. This is the extent of my spring garden. These two fabulous rows of peas. I love snap peas. It's like one of my favorite things to grow. It's a high value crop. Also freezes really well, so I don't think we're going to sell much of this year. This is filling my freezer for the winter. Another section here that's being smothered. This section was smothered and it's in the process of being put into use. So I've been broad forking my permanent beds right down through this mulch. And I'll plant something there for a fall harvest. This section is completely out of control. I'm going to come in here with the weed whacker and we'll put a piece of plastic here, but not here on these sunflowers, of course. I also have a number of permanent trellises stationed throughout my gardens. You can see one there, not my finger, fence. And then I've got, of course, the ones that the peas are on, and that just saves me time when it comes to putting up trellises. I can get things in the ground a lot faster. And I just rotate those crops around the garden. This is a new compost bin to us this year. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have a fabulous day.